All right, welcome back to the channels, guys. I'm just leaving the house now, but I wanted to do a quick video and talk to you guys about why this small town is getting a lot of the African communities. Okay, what I mean by African communities, this is my third African client buying in this small town. In today's video, let's talk about this town. I'm going to do a few things. I'm gonna drive through the town, drive to the community they are buying in, show you guys or talk about what is going on around here so that you tell me if it's something you would consider or not. My name is Daniel. I'm your African favorite realtor here in Charlotte. And you know what? I just had a call. I'm setting myself to help 100 immigrant families. It's a new call that I'm going to because I'm an immigrant for lack of education, or for better yet, why not help people like me that move here, start from zero, and now have a home ownership. So I am on a mission now to help between now until December 2026. My goal is to help 100 immigrants with home ownership. Okay, not that I won't help anybody else, but that is one goal that I've set for myself, a way to give back if I can, to help 100 African, Caribbean, immigrant, anything that to give back. Talking about my story as an immigrant, I know I don't want to sit here and talk about everything, but I moved here. French is my first language. I'm from Togo, West Africa. So when I moved here, I couldn't speak any English. I have to learn English. That is a challenge. I have to go to school, get my degree. That's a challenge. I have to build a credit. That is a challenge. Get a job, qualify for a loan, get home, more home investment, and all that kind of stuff. So it hasn't been an easy journey by all means, yet it's a journey that can be done by all. And I had a big, what do you call it, revelation? Yeah, I'll call it revelation, where I wanted to go on a mission to give back by setting a goal between now, third quarter of 2025, to December 2026 to help 100 immigrants get the American dream, which is a home ownership. Okay, it is very attainable. It is something that I will spend more time doing a lot of video and then just talk about my experience, the thing that you need to watch out for, thing that you need to start, and just go from zero to home ownership. This video might not be for everybody. I'm sure I might not get everybody's attention with this video, but I'm very passionate about this video now, where I can help somebody with the home ownership. The closing we just had today was an African, and getting the key to their property for them is more than just a dream come true. It is something that you won't, the same feeling I had when I bought my first home. It is something that you didn't think that is possible, how to get there, how to attain that goal. And that is the same feeling that was literally got emotional watching that client got the key to their first home. And I just feel like it is something that I need to spend more time working on. So even if it's a video that I do once a month or once every other week, and just talk about my experience, talk about others that I have worked with, experience on where to start and how to get to your home ownership, that's what I'm going to do. In today's video, going back to what I'm doing today, I figure I talk about this town that it's gonna be two videos at once. So the first part is for me to mumbling about how I feel, my emotion, and the way I feel. The second part, I wanted to go give you guys a tour of this town. It is one of those towns that's getting a lot of attention, a lot of immigrants' attention. It is a very quiet town, very settled, very private, that I highly recommend this town to my client, because I feel that it's a town that you can grow a family, you will grow to love. It has a lot to offer. It's in Cabarrus County. I live in Cabarrus County myself, so I love this town very much. So without keep you guys waiting, dive into today's video and talk about this town that I'm about to do a tour and talk to you about. So let's talk about the town of Kannapolis, North Carolina, a town that is located 25 miles northeast Charlotte. So you are 25-30 minutes to uptown Charlotte. So you are not, it's not that you're way off grid. No, you are within Charlotte. So you may, depending on what part of Charlotte, you may be in Charlotte within 15-20 minutes if you are one going to the university area. It's a town that started as a humble small town and has grown in the last few years. I won't even say decade, in the last few years. Okay, when we first moved to Charlotte and surrounding, this town was still flying under the radar, a very small town, and there was literally nothing. Now, in the last few years, I would say the last 5 years, this town has gone from a small town to a big town. Okay, what I mean by big town now is they have everything. They have a ballpark, They have a downtown. They have so many shopping centers. Afton Village, they have so many things going on in this town that you can live in this town without going Charlotte and still have fun, have plenty to do with family. This town is known for having one of the oldest one-screen theater in the whole United States, okay? Yes, the only one. And we'll drive by. I'll show you guys the gym theater as well too. They do still have some shows you have to catch. They don't play all the movies, but they do have some shows that you can catch. We'll drive through all the downtown. Some of the area is a little cloudy out today. It's been raining for the past week. When I flip the camera around, some part you may see it being a little cloudy, but I'll do my best to give you guys a good video. And let's dive right into it. So let's start here in the heart of the city of Kannapolis. For decades, Kannapolis was known for cannon mill, one of the largest textile producer in the world. Okay, so it wasn't just in the state of North Carolina, nor in the world. So here's the heart of Kannapolis. Downtown Kannapolis now. The city has gone through a major million worth of renovation in the last few years. This is the town center, the research campus. Let me go in and I'll show you guys a little bit about the town of Kannapolis. We'll go through the city hall, we'll go through the historic gym theater, and I'll just show you a little bit. So with the renovation they made, they're putting a lot of pedestrian walking. This is gym theater, one of the oldest single theater. The city went through a big renovation. None of this were existing prior. This is all new to the city. I'll turn around and come back and show you guys. This is the town center, the city hall. City came in and did a big renovation. They put a ballpark, the baseball ballpark where we're driving to. They have invested in a lot of local shops, breweries, a minor baseball league as well too. And because of that, they have an event all year around. So I'm just gonna show you guys. As you can see, a lot of local shop now. A lot of people just come here and walk around. Very quaint downtown. Look at that. Building some condos, some townhomes. So the whole downtown Kannapolis went through a very major renovation. This is a full hall called the Bank. Has a few restaurants inside of it. As you guys can see, there's a lot of people just walking, sitting outside downtown and just enjoy the evening. This is the gym theater I was speaking about, the oldest in the US. This building here is fairly new. It's a condo. If you see ahead of me, builder came in and developed a small community right here. Let me drive and show you guys real quick. So this is a brand new community that was recently developed by a builder. Walking distance to downtown Kannapolis. They're all townhome with 2-car garage. Across the street, I don't know if you guys can see that far, they are developing new with those. As my father's drive there. So all these are within in the last 5 years. So all new communities. Across the street is another community that's being developed as well too. A very quaint style community that's being developed, as you guys all can see. So saying that to say, yes, Kannapolis has come a long way. It's not the town that once was that small town, cheap houses, and you can just come in and buy a car. This is not Kannapolis that everybody thought of. Now, Kannapolis is not what it used to be, and that's one of the reasons why you see a lot of people moving into Kannapolis. In fact, in my opinion, with what the town of Kannapolis have done, in my opinion, they have surpassed Concord. At one point, Concord was well ahead of Kannapolis, but in my opinion, Kannapolis have surpassed Concord when it comes to what they have done downtown Kannapolis. Now, let's go to Afton Village, where my client just bought a home, and I'll show you a community not too far from downtown Kannapolis. We are about 10 minutes away. So let me flip the camera around. Let's drive to Kelswell Ridge, and I'll show you this community real quick. And from there, I'll show you another plaza not too far. I'm just gonna give you a quick tour and idea of the town of Kannapolis. So we are on Morrisville Road now, which is take us from downtown to Kelswater Ridge, about 3 miles out. So driving 5 to 10 minutes drive. These are all new roads. It used to be a single lane when I first sold a property right down the street from here. Now it's 2 lanes, so it's wide open, no traffic. It's about 5:30 now, and as y'all can see, no traffic. It has the small town feel, private. So if you want looking for convenience, looking for a peaceful town and still be within distance to everything, perhaps Kannapolis may be a time to consider. So I'll be making a left in about a mile to half a mile away from here, and we will get into Kelswater, and I'll show you guys a little bit about Kelswater too. And here we are at the Kelswater Ridge. So here's the main entrance to Kelswater Ridge. There is a big church right there, as you guys can see. Here's the entrance to the church, the refuge, that's what it's called. Here's the community of Kelswater Ridge in Kannapolis. A very family-oriented community. This the phase 1 that we just passed. That's the first phase. Then a builder came in, Meritage Home, and started a second phase, or I would say third phase in the back. So this is the back end of Kelswater. So all this home fairly new, very, very large community. That's the pool house. They have a volleyball, a museum park, small park, a basketball court. So they have a little bit of everything, as y'all can see. So here's the Kelswater. It's a very large community, so I don't know my way to get you to the other side, but a very, very large community, a lot of homes. They bought it in the newer side of the Kelswater. They have a little bit of everything. They have a family. It's a very family-oriented community, very tight. I highly, highly recommend it to anybody looking to move into this side of town. There's a lot of stuff going on. I'm trying to get out through the other exit of the community and show you. They're clearing down some space to put in a new shopping center. So let me try to find my way out of this community to show you the other side of the community where they have a lot of redevelopment going on. And they have a few things coming on, a shopping center, a grocery store, some other stuff that they have coming on in this side of the community. So let me get out and I'll show you a little bit of it. So using you guys while I'm driving. As I mentioned to you, one of the plaza right by Kells Water, it's called Afton Ridge. A very large plaza, has everything: Target, Marshall. You have a little bit of everything. Some nice restaurant. You have some fast food. You got a little bit of everything in this plaza. I believe you have Chase, Wells Fargo, and a few others as well too. The library, the newly built library, is right around the corner. Let me see if I can get to it real quick without getting out of the plaza. So here's the plaza. Home Sense. Let me see if I can show you guys the newly built library. Here's the new library that was just recently built. I believe it just opened its door this year. As you can see, they have all kind of stuff. So here's the newly built library for the city of Kannapolis. Very, very nice library, as you all can see. I think it just opened earlier this year or last year. See the glass front, modern style. And those are just a few things that make this town, in my opinion, different. Has a little bit of everything. You are self-sufficient and very, very family oriented. So I don't want to take too much time just going about Kannapolis, but Kannapolis, in my opinion, is a town that you do not want to sleep on. If you are looking for a very family-oriented, private, down-to-earth, perhaps you might want to consider Kannapolis. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have further questions, give me a call, 704-904-5152. Would love to help any way I can. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll see you guys next week, where I will go on and mumble much more about more reason why immigrants should be investing in buying a home, or help more immigrant, African, Caribbean, all immigrant become homeowners. Thank y'all, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye.